Aqua gang, 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 gang. What it do, you guys? It's your girl, Empress 777 here today with a general message for my beautiful Aquarian soul family, my Aqua gang and this thing. I hope you guys are doing it super fantastic. I most certainly am. Holy angels and spirit guides, please come through. Come through. Give us exactly what it is that we need to know. In addition to what is already shown for us, it's going to be for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Please keep in mind that the messages are in fact general, you guys, okay? Take what resonates, leave the rest. We're here as a collective, so only take what resonates with you and leave the rest for whoever it might be here for. Use your own intuition and discernment in order to do that. Truly appreciate you all. I hope you all are doing well. If you have not already done so, upon entering, please smash that like button, y'all. Okay? That's how you energetically donate to the channel, and it is also how people are able to find us on this platform. Okay? Shoot me a little comment down below, a little hey girl, hey, or whatever you want to say and or add about the reading. Feel free to do that down below in the comments. And last but certainly not least, if you have not already made it official, especially if you've been here more than once, what's happening? Huh? What's that? What's good? Consider joining us. We would love to have you. Join the family, join the gang by hitting that subscribe button. The notification bell, if you hit that, it will notify you when I upload, okay? So do that. Do that. Here's the thing. I feel like somebody called your bluff. Or I feel like this was like, there's some kind of a battle here. It feels more internal than anything, right? Like it feels like an energetic battle, if anything. There's clearly someone here who was purposefully wasting your time. I know it pisses me off just to say that. But I feel like this is backfiring in their face, you guys. I have to be very honest about that, okay? I don't know if this person kind of pegged you as someone who was too far gone, right? Who like propped them up on a pedestal, or who clearly saw them as a good catch, or someone that you wanted to pursue on a higher level, right? On a higher level of commitment. Something that you would have invested or poured into this person made them believe that you weren't serious about whatever these changes that you're making. I feel like you gave them a heads up. Like you let them know. There's definitely something that you were asking for from this person. They're making that very clear. And the part that's really like getting me is whatever you were asking this person for, whatever it is that you needed them to do. And we're here as a large collective, so that could be a number of things, right? This is feeling more like changed behavior, or like some kind of a commitment, perhaps, to something in their behavior. You were needing something from them. That could be anything, y'all, right? You know your situation better than I do. I just know that you made it very clear to this person, your expectations and the things that you were expecting from them in order for this connection to progress. It's not that they couldn't do it, right? They could do it all along. They just didn't fucking want to do it because you were telling them to do it. Like, huh? You're asking if Aquarius is serious. No, are you fucking serious? Like, you can't be serious right now. I don't know why you would think, right? I don't know why they would think that this would hold up even for the amount of time that it did, right? Like, I feel like you were quite generous with your time with this person. And at the very bottom of this deck, we have a waste of time, right? There's a question mark there, but I don't feel like you're questioning that any longer, okay? We have the semicolons there, the dots, you know, which signify like a pause. So there is some questioning in terms of whether or not this person was wasting your time purposefully. Now, I do know the things that they were doing, or not doing, rather, were in fact on purpose. But there's still a question mark there. So I don't know if you're still questioning whether or not you should pour any more time into this, right? I do get this person getting some kind of a wake-up call, a rude awakening. For them to say rude, I feel like however you handled this, or however you're handling this person, it is coming off as badass, okay? Bold. They're saying rude, okay? So you might be talking to them crazy, or you might be saying some things that you would not have necessarily said before. With this exclamation mark here, they can't believe how you're talking to them, or how you're moving about things. Like, are you fucking serious? So they are getting this wake-up call. I heard a rude awakening in terms of the value of your time. I feel like okay, so there's some sort of neglect that's going on here. I failed to give you what you need. So they absolutely know what they're doing. They had the ability to give you what you need this entire time, you guys. And that's what's pissing me off. And it's also making me wonder why the fuck you're here now, huh? Because you didn't think that things could change? Like, I don't understand. And I'm hearing another point or another meaning of this thought you were the one card. And do you see how it took me a while to get that out? I feel like this person is in denial, okay, about how they truly feel. I do. I get this person being in denial about their feelings for you and towards you. And even more so now that you are moving, you're standing on business. Okay, so we also have destiny here as well as mistakes. I wish I could right all my wrongs. I feel like time is up. They wasted the time that they had. Now, there is still a question mark here, right? And I do remember saying earlier that this question mark might stem from your own thoughts or just your own back and forth about whether or not you should truly move on from this or truly release this, if it's really done, if you should just take this L or count your losses because you have, in fact, invested in this. That's the only reason why this question mark would be here. It would be because of the valuable time that you've put into this and you don't want that to go to waste. But then now also saying that this stems from this person's questioning of where things are going as well. And if you look at them any different, right? Like, do you still view them how they felt, how they thought you saw them? Do you still look at them like that? Right now they're questioning that, their value. They're questioning their own value, not just the value of their time. I don't know why they would want it to play with you like that. It feels very ego based. When I'm ready, I will, right? Like, so it's sort of like like I said, they could have done it all along. They could have showed up for you all along. They could have supplied you and fulfilled your needs the whole time, but they ran in the opposite direction. Why? It feels very ego-based, like I said. Like, you don't tell me what to do, or they didn't want you to feel like you had the power to make them. So I'm almost hearing like the phrase, when I say jump, you say how high type shit. They felt like even if you didn't come off like that towards this person, right? Even if you didn't mean it that way, something in their skewed mind, right? And their skewed way of thinking about how people request things of them, they don't like it. They like to do things on their own merit. They don't want you to ask them. They don't want you to tell them what to do. They don't want you to correct them. They don't want you to, give them advice. They don't want criticism. They don't want any of that, right? Like, so there's something underlining that creates this. Okay, it is an insecurity. Yeah, they're telling me to look under here. You highlight my insecurities. That's a deeply rooted insecurity. Like I said, it does feel rooted in ego. And what happens is, even if you're being nice, right? Not passive, but nice, stern, like I said, standing on business and telling this person what it is that you need or what it is that you see or whatever it is. You're expressing some kind of criticism, a missed opportunity to this person. They take that as chastising. They take that as, you're trying to be my fucking parent. You're trying to be my mama. You're trying to be my daddy. You're trying to tell me what to do. And if I go ahead and do it now, then you're going to think that you run shit, or you're going to think that you run me, or you're going to think that you have this power and control over me when it's not even like that. They're reading things all wrong. I don't want to run anymore. And I feel like that's only happening because of whatever you did to cause this. They say, are you fucking serious? I want to know what you did. But what did you do? You can't be serious. Things are changing swiftly, which is putting it within this person to want to do, I'm hearing like an about face, right? They're coming in the opposite direction that they normally go. Thought you were the one. So here's the thing. This person has always thought that, but they still have whatever this trauma is or whatever this insecurity is, right? That has them operating out of that low vibrational bullshit that doesn't allow them to hear their partner. Like, you can't partner with somebody like that. They're not even willing to listen to you. They're not even willing to take criticism or direction. Like, yeah, no, that's bullshit. It does feel like quite a waste of time. And it does feel like they're doing it on purpose. My time is valuable. I feel like that's more your energy, or this is how this person is seeing your energy, right? So I feel like another insecurity is kind of bubbling on top of the surface, because to see this my time is valuable card, and then right on top of that is this thought you were the one card. I don't get that this person ever really expressed to you how they truly felt. Okay. They don't express themselves very well. They're a terrible communicator is what I'm hearing. Their lack of communication is what got them in this boat for sure, right? They're not able to speak up for themselves or just say how they actually feel, which would have been much better than the way that they decided to go about things. And because they never expressed this to you, it's something that they have to kind of like sit with. But now there's also this idea that you're actually serious about whatever it is that you're doing, even if you broke up with them, or if you separated from them, or you just told them, you know, listen, I'm going to take a step back, or we could just be friends, or we could just, you know, I'm a little bit indecisive about where things are going right now. Okay. This says, I know my inability to make a decision hurts you. Like, so I feel like you had made a decision on this person, but you're walking back that decision. And that's what's really, you know, getting them all in a tizzy. This is the only exclamation mark here, and it's directly related to your behavior, okay? Or something that you have said. It's this indecision. You don't know about them anymore. They used to be very sure. So I almost feel like this person felt like you were a sure bet, right? If it wasn't nothing else that they knew about you or this connection, they knew that you felt like they were the one, and they could be wrong, but this is their words, not mine. Okay, so they're almost saying to me that this word would have been covered, right? Or the whole phrase would have been different. You're the one, or you're my one is how I'm hearing it. But now it says thought you were the one, right? It's something about your indecisiveness, your indecision about this person and about this connection in totality. They wasted a lot of your time, valuable time. Listen, if it's one thing that an Aquarius can't stand is wasting their motherfucking time, bro. Can't get it back. Yeah, this has insecurity written all over it. And it was so avoidable, which is something that's going to really haunt them if you decide to truly walk away from this or choose another path, right? Because when it comes to indecision or indecisive behavior, it's because you have options, right? You're willing to exercise your options, or this person is now realizing that you do have options, right? Or you will consider those options over them. They can't fucking believe it, right? It's like, are you actually serious? What about me? You don't value this anymore? You're questioning us. You're questioning me. All I did was that one thing. They may try to dwindle down or invalidate whatever brought you to this point, but I don't think it's one thing. It feels like a culmination of behaviors and things that would have brought you here. Okay. Takes Aquarians quite some time as a fixed sign to truly make the decision. But even when we get to the point where we're about to make a decision to walk away or separate from somebody, we were checked out a long time ago. So it does feel like this was, you know, a lot of time that they wasted on their end, not even recognizing the neglectful behavior or just not taking the signs and cues from you in terms of the moves that you were about to make. They didn't notice that you had checked out a long time ago. They didn't take a notice at all. Very self-absorbed person, so they would not have been able to take notice, but now they're hurt. I know my inability to make a decision hurts you. Yeah, they're saying that you were sure about them. Now, you could, of course, be like, Empress, I never knew. Like, okay, I thought, but I didn't know, right? There was never any equal give and take. There was no reciprocity. Things were definitely uneven, unequally yoked, misaligned, but more importantly, just like I said, consistently one giving more than the other, one pouring more than the other, very out of balance. In their mind, you were sure about them, but I feel like they only came to that conclusion because of how you valued them and their time in this connection, right? You respected them to an extent, and just the way that you were pouring into them in their mind suggested that they were your one. But now all of that is being questioned. And I feel like just the idea that you are back and forth with this decision, or that you're coming off as if you don't know about this anymore. You don't want this anymore. You don't see the value in it anymore that you may be willing to exercise moving forward, even if it's to be single, like you're willing to choose nobody, even if you have to be by yourself, as opposed to choosing this bullshit over again. That's really sending this person. You can't be serious. Yes, I do get them racking their brain about this. They came to their own conclusions in terms of how much you valued them in this relationship. And that is what is backfiring for sure. For some of you, you might not even be back and forth with this. But in this person's mind, I feel like that's something that they may be telling themselves to make themselves feel better. You may have already made this decision, but in their mind, you're back and forth. They still have a chance, right? Like in their mind. There might not be a chance in hell, but they have to tell themselves that so that they don't crash all the way the fuck out, right? I almost feel like a mental break coming on. Look at that, coming out again. Damn. Now I'm hearing something specifically. This is not going to be for all of you, only for some of you, and only take it if it resonates. If you've met this person's family or friends or any people that they're close to, close confidants, these people, they're going to lay into this person's ass. They're going to have to answer for this, like why the two of you are separated, why you're broken up, why they haven't seen you, why they haven't heard from you, like what's going on. They're going to have to explain this to someone. That's not for all of you. That's just for some of you. It's a failure. This is a failed, this will feel like a failure to them. And that failure will only be amplified, right? That energy of failing will only be amplified because of those who have met you, if you have met people close to them. They fumbled bad, lost the whole thing. Yeah, and I'm almost hearing this being like a chorus line. You can't be serious. It's like multiple people saying it. Not just them. It's the people that they may explain or try to get advice from. Try to get some support from. You were really likable. You were really special is what I'm hearing. And there are some people who may also thought that you were out of this person's league, and they're pissed the fuck off that they wasted your fucking time. Like, damn, she should have never ever fucking talked to you anyway. I don't know what kind of family members would be saying that to them, but like somebody is pissed that they treated you this way or that they handled it so carelessly. I failed to give you what you need. Not all of you. Somebody else here, you may have a child with this person. Their family members are so mad. They need to get their shit together. When I'm ready, I will, right? Like they have responsibilities. They need to take accountability. This person may have promised you things, right? I'm hearing like false hopes, false promises. There's all kind of shit that they neglected in this relationship and still expected you to continue to pour into their cup. It's really delusional. Pour into their cup with nothing in return for the sake of what? Love? Surely that's not what you mean. Ma'am, sir, bruh, sis, talk to your person now. Like, surely that's not what you mean, right? Can't be. Couldn't be. You don't tell me what to do. That's what I'm hearing. Like, so as soon as you would ask this person to do something, they would automatically decide in their head that they're not going to fucking do it because you told them to do it. Where's the logic in that? I truly don't understand. I'm trying, you guys. I really am. I'm trying. I don't, though. I do not fucking understand. It does feel like a waste of time, a waste of your breath, a waste of your energy. I feel like that's where some of you can be mentally. Like, just fuck this, okay? I don't have to do this. I don't have to put up with this shit. Especially for those of you who also agree with whoever these family members are saying that they never even deserved you or that you were out of their league. They were surprised that they pulled somebody like you. If you're on that type of time, okay, thinking about the past, ain't no way you will waste your time again. But I don't get that they believe it, okay? It's almost like I'll believe it when I see it type of thing. And for those of you who are dealing with that sort of energy from your person, they're in for a rude awakening. I feel like shit is going to get very ugly. It's going to get extremely ugly before it gets any better for them. So we have reminiscing. I miss our inside jokes. They can't believe that you're seriously like not speaking to them, or not speaking to them in the same way, or not answering them, or that you have declined dates. You've declined to see them, that it wasn't reciprocity ever in this connection, but now you have, the well has run dry on your end. Okay, so whatever way you were pouring into this person, this says I miss your inside jokes, or I miss our inside jokes, but reminiscing could be a multitude of things, right? Like they're going through memories, right? Their memories museum is what I'm hearing, right? Thinking about old times, maybe looking at old pictures, but really focusing on the way in which you poured into them and the benefits that they would have been provided in this connection, and wanting that resource, right? Wanting to tap back into that resource that they have neglected so carelessly. You might be done for. Oh, I'm getting mad. I ain't even realize they like wrong deck, wrong deck. Wrong deck, bitch. Okay, hello. It's just the audacity for me. My time is valuable. And it's like I can almost feel you letting this person know and telling them that they are neglecting you, or that they need to recognize your worth. They need to recognize what it is that they have. And almost getting, I almost feel like a smug energy from this person with you saying this, right? Like, yeah, okay. I'll do it. Yeah, okay, whatever. Not really taking you serious. They are now, though. They don't have a choice. You've given them no choice. Look at this monkey business. Questionable behavior. Now, for some of you, you do feel like this person played in your face, and you would be warranted in those feelings. You would. Because in the moments where this person would purposefully neglect you, it would be because they felt like you were trying to sun them. You were trying to one-up them. You were trying to little girl them, little boy them. And yeah, they purposefully in those moments decided to not do whatever the fuck you was telling them to do. That is literally playing in your motherfucking face. Clowning around. But if you behave like a clown, right, and you have clown behavior, then why are you surprised that you're now at the circus? Like, I don't understand. Where do you think you work at if you a clown, bitch? Where do you think you reside? You're matching their energy. Okay, you can't be serious. So whatever it is that you're doing, it's like you playing right back in their motherfucking face, and they can't believe it. You've always been the cool, the calm, collected one, the adult in the situation, the more level-headed one, but I feel like you're matching energy now. If they on bullshit, you on bullshit. If they on some fuck shit, then you on some fuck shit. If they on some dumb shit, you gonna get dumb and stupid. Like, come on. That, along with cutting off the tap, okay, and resource in which was filling their cup and would leave you depleted, okay, with nothing in return, that has now been cut off. And then on top of that, where you once in their mind felt so sure about them or assured them, okay, you may have never even said it, but you made them feel so reassured in this connection, right? They felt very safe and secure in this. That was once there, it's no longer there. Okay, and I only saw one question mark show up, but I feel like question marks are all over this bitch now. This person is used to feeling sure about themselves. For sure, they are. They are used to feeling confident. I'm almost hearing a little bit cocky. Okay, they are used to understanding and knowing that they have somebody like that. That they're locked the fuck in. They don't really have to question that, and they don't have to worry about people questioning that with them. So of course they don't believe it, right? Like, it's like, no, this is no. I don't deal with this. Like, this doesn't happen to me. That's only initially at the beginning. Eventually, those withdrawals are going to start to set in, right? Because the tap is no longer on. Shit starts to get real at some point. It just depends on the extent to which you put the distance between you and this person. Okay, and for how long. Timing is a major theme in this reading. Okay, and for those of you who feel like this person has wasted way too much of your damn time, they may not get a lick of it, not even 1 second of it ever again. And I don't think that they see that coming. I have to be very honest. Yeah, if all they're left to do is reminisce, okay, and wonder what you have going on, I feel like you out the motherfucking door. Like, they don't know what's going on with you. There is a severe disconnect here in comparison to what they are used to. So we have secrets. A lot has been left unsaid. We already know that this person has never really expressed how they feel about you to your face. That's how I see it, y'all. Or at least not in detail, right? They've never gone to the extent to really pour out their feelings to you. And I feel like that was also like a control manipulation. This person is all about control. So just as they would purposefully not do some shit just because you told them not to, they also did not fully relay, express, or show their attachment to you. It's been hidden. And that also could come back to bite them in the motherfucking ass, because now that you're trying to come back and grovel and crawl and apologize and, do all of the things, how could that even be believable? You never even told me you love me, motherfucker. What you mean? Like, what? I'm confusion. What are you talking about? Like, we was never like that. Not for real. I mean, I was like that with you, but you weren't like that with me. And I feel like that's how you're going to look at them. Like, what? No. Apologizing. You never apologized to me ever. You never took accountability ever. I don't believe this shit. You can't be motherfucking serious. Not you. It's going to be really hard for them to walk that back, because they kept it hidden. So at this point in time, especially depending on the amount of time that you've been with this person, or that you've been dealing with this person, the longer it's been, the more unbelievable it will be to understand the extent of their feelings. It will be very hard to believe them. You, in fact, probably won't. So they've worked against themselves this entire time. Do feel this person being quite emotionally unstable without you. I don't even get that some of you know like how much they depended on you. I get like a lot of codependent energy, but they kept it a secret, right? Because if you know that you're my drug and I told you that, then you would try to use that to control me. This person's mind is warped. Let's just call the thing a thing, okay? This is how they're thinking. Even though you don't give off that type of energy, you're not toxic, you never manipulated them, you've never shown up low vibrational, they still feel that way. And it could be stemming from them getting fucked over severely in a connection in the past, which has absolutely nothing to do with you. But yet and still the fact remains that that is what is affecting their brain matter. Like, what is going on here? Yeah, I can't tell you how much control you have over me. I can't tell you like how much I love you. I can't tell you that I love you at all. I can't tell you, how I feel about you, right? The extent of the attachment, this resource. I can't tell you how vital it is to me in my everyday life and just functioning and shit like that. I don't get that any of you know this. I don't. Maybe you had an idea, but I don't think so. They had to keep it hidden because they thought that you would use it against them or weaponize it against them. They wasted a lot of fucking time just to get nowhere. And now that they really want you to like understand them and believe them, and they're coming toward you completely different, I don't think that it's I don't think it's going to come off as believable because they never did it before. Ciao. You done cut that lifeline off, honey. Okay, whatever this is that you was pouring into this person, they gave you shit back. That was their life force, bitch. You cut it off. Now they are down so bad. They're willing to take anything from anybody. I just heard that. Be careful, protect yourself. So duh, we know. And if you block this person, it will be from another number. Okay. Okay, yeah, you don't get off that easy, right? Like they're gonna make a way. I get them calling. I get them blowing your motherfucking phone up, bitch. I do. Let's hop over to the extended. This is just to prepare you, okay? We're going to prepare you for what they got moving forward, okay? What they coming with moving forward, what their behavior is going to be, like what type of time they on, so that you can be ready. We're also going to prepare you for whatever new endeavors you have on the other side. For those of you who are done with the question mark and gladly releasing this, that doesn't mean that there's not still a chance. But, we're going to look. We're going to see what kind of karma this person has scheduled first. Okay? What kind of karma attached to their awakening and transformation. This needs the full overhaul, because they have to dig through all of the muck that they have let just fester, right, in their subconscious. All of those wounds, all those insecurities, all those shadows have to be removed. They have to be gutted. Okay, a complete demolition, and that is the awakening and transformation. That can also entail some karma, because this person purposefully does and plays with people, not just you. So the big payback, right? Like there will be a payback for that. What are the details on that? We'll see what their purest intentions and feelings are for you moving forward. We know that we saw deep regrets here, right? So we know that there are regrets. I want to know the energy surrounding those regrets, and if it's genuinely a regret because of how they've treated you, right? And how things have gone, or if this is more on a selfish end and they're mad that you've outsmarted them or one-upped them. Okay, or have matched them. I want to know the energy surrounding the regrets, right? Is there genuine remorse behind that, behind their behavior? We'll look at their specific next steps, so you can know exactly how they come and what they're offering. And then we'll see the potential outcome, if it's even worth your time looking at, okay? For those of you who care, no judgment. We'll see, okay? What the best scenario, what is the best outcome for this? And is that worth it for you? Only you will know that, okay? What would you be getting out of this by reinvesting in it? Again, that's only something that you will know if it's good enough for you, okay? Then I would like to know how you can prepare yourself to ensure that you are moving forward, for those of you who are wanting to do that. And how are you to remove any blockages to ensure that you are invisible to all low vibrational and toxic energies as you go onward and upward towards your next cycle. It's going to be imperative to do that. We want to understand what those blockages are, how you need to remove them, and then that will allow for that portal to open to the new cycle and enable you to really, like I said, elevate, move forward, and not be repeating the same cycles over and over. Okay, once we get there and understand what that is, then we're going to see what the new thing talking about, okay? We're going to see what is giving up, okay? Is it worth your time, okay? We'll get into some details about who this new person is, what they're like, what attracts the two of you, what the chemistry is like in and out the bedroom, why they single, if there are any red flags, we're going to see what that is, okay? So you can make the most informed decision for yourself. And we will also see what the longevity looks like, okay? Is there potential for longevity in the new? Or should you just remain single and focus on your bag? Okay. I also want to look to see what will be a sign or signal from the divine when you've met your counterpart, your divine counterpart. What is a sign of synchronicity you can look for from spirit? And that's just because I'm nosy. Okay, y'all nosy too. So we're going to look. We'll pull time frames on both old and new, and then we'll pull advice. Okay. So without further ado, click the like button as well as the subscribe button and the notification bell. And I'm going to put the link for the extended reading down below in the description box. We got a lot to unpack. Let go.